Today we are going to do another micro learning on Salesforce, and we are going to focus on creating cases. So in our initial training, we all were taught to create cases by going into the cases on Service Console, and I often use my open cases, but you can use any of the list views, and then you would click new, and that's how you would create a new case, and you would go and find the account and the contact that way. Now that we've been live in Salesforce, one thing I found that was a little bit easier when I'm entering all of my calls and creating new cases within here is to go up in the search bar and actually find the account or the contact and enter a case that way. So then I'm verifying. So I had a call this morning, an after hours call. So it's Genesis Group Homes. And so you can see, so I did a search for Genesis, and it was actually Katie Swanson that called me. So I can pull this up here. And this is where, if you're not sure if there is a contact under that account, you could certainly quickly look here and find your contact. So I see that Catherine Swanson is the primary contact. So I'm going to go ahead, and here is where you can see then the cases. And I can create a new case from here. And then this gets directly stored into the account. And there's no additional, if I click new, it's still an HR hotline case, and you can see the Genesis Group Homes popped up right here. I'm going to put in Catherine Swanson, and she pops up right here. So that pulls up right away, and then I can do my category in the subcategory, and then I can finish that up and save it. Another way is if I'm in Genesis Group Homes and I want to confirm that it is Catherine, so I can pull her up here. And I can click on cases, and I could create a new case here. So you can see that the cases are going to be both saved under the account name as well as the contact. So these cases are going to follow Catherine, but they're also going to follow Genesis Group Home. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. I've just found that it's easiest creating cases when I've already confirmed that I've got the correct account name and I've got the correct contact. So that's how I found it to be a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and create this case. And again, that should pop up. And this was an employee, this was an ADA. She had 2 employees that were looking at accommodations. And it was reasonable accommodations. This was an after hours call. And again, always remembering that you want to put a subject. So this is employees requesting accommodations. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. So again, there's always different ways to create cases, but we really want to stress that it's important that we're choosing the right accounts and the right contacts when we're entering a case. So often when you're entering a new case from a phone call, it's easiest, I found, to search in the search bar for the account name or the contact, and then that will pull up, for example, if I would have put in Catherine Swanson. That would have pulled up here as well. So then I could have clicked on the account name here or the contact there. So both would have worked. So any questions on that, certainly let me know. And this was another micro learning on Salesforce creating cases.